Hey guys, Chris here from ThePatchUniverse. So in this video today I wanted to talk about a poem I read a few months ago, actually almost a year ago, and that really inspired me and that became one of my favorite poems. It's a poem from Langston Hughes that I read in this book called The Essential Poem from the Staying Alive trilogy. In this book you find a lot of poems from a lot of different writers from all around the world, but in English. Langston Hughes became my favorite poet, actually. So just to put you in the context of what Langston Hughes represents, is one of the main writers of the Harlem Renaissance. The Harlem Renaissance is a movement that took place in Harlem in America between the two world wars, and that is a very important movement of Black American literature and other type of art. So it's actually a way to defend the African American culture at the time, because discrimination was much harder than it is right now. Anyway, I'm going to read that poem and I'm going to analyze it to you and tell you why I really like that poem and why I think this poem represents. The name of the poem is called Harlem. It starts like this. What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun, or fester like a sore, and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat, or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load, or does it explode? So I've actually watched a few videos on Langston Hughes and this poem, and apparently this poem was written to refer to the American dream being denied to the African American people. So when you read the poem and you see all these things, does it crust or sugar over? Does it stink like rotten meat? Or does it explode? So you don't have a precise answer in the question, you only have a question. And what I find interesting is that as a reader, you will have to find the answer yourself. So when you read the end of the poem, or does it explode, according to some people who talked about it, it refers to a revolution. If the American dream keep being denied, is always denied to the African American people, there will be a revolution. Anyway, that was written at a time, a long time ago. But what I find interesting in this poem is that obviously you can talk about a dream pertaining to a group, but actually you can also think about a dream being deferred for an individual, and doesn't matter where this individual comes from. When I read that poem, I really saw myself, I really reflected on my own life, and that's what I think is really great about that poem and about poetry in general. What happens to a dream deferred? I think all human beings, everybody in this planet has had dreams that he or she deferred at some point, or that he or she abandoned. I can think about a lot of dreams that I had in my life that I put up on the side and that I completely abandoned, or that I actually gave up. And sometimes when I started thinking about them, I realized that what I had done, and they all piled up in my head, what happened to them. You know, when you abandon a dream, when you defer a dream, it does have an influence on your life. And that's what I found really interesting in that poem. It's a good way of reminding people that they have to follow their dreams, and that if they abandon the dream, if they don't follow them, if they defer them, it will have a bad influence in their life. Even though the answer is not really precise and clear, you find the answer yourself. So today I wanted to talk about it, and I wanted to let you know that Langston Hughes, I bought actually a book from him. He wrote a lot of poems. His poems are really simple in general, but I really think that you should read it. It's great. Thank you very much. Have a good day and stay safe.